cards. And you have workaholic. You have wisdom. You have abundance. And you have creation. Interesting. Okay. The bottom of the deck we have destiny. Ooh, Gemini. So whatever is happening because it must happen. So okay, let's see to the cards closer. This card is workaholic. So answer yourself, are you not working too much? You know, are you finding time to do things you like to do? Do you have enough time to stop and, you know, listen to the birds, or look to the sea, or look to the blue sky? Any of those things. I think for some of you, maybe you've been overworking past few weeks or so, or years, depends, you know, everyone's is different, but I think this week energy is calling, you know, to recognize that you're working too much and you need a time to rest, or have a break, or just have an evening out with all social media off, you know, this kind of thing, and just literally enjoy time with yourself, or with your partner, or, you know, with your family or friends. Any way you find it, you know, enjoyment, spending time with. Next card we have is wisdom. So for some of you, Gemini, I do feel you either learned recently some kind of lesson, or you're getting wisdom, or you've learned from this certain situation, you know, why is happening, why you've been doing things while you're doing, what you've been doing right, what you've been doing wrong, you know. And I think for some of you, as you see this lovely dove up there, star and stuff, I do feel you might get some kind of signs this week that will help you to have a clear or more clearer understanding about your situation, if you're going the right path or not. You know, anything is going to happen this week. It's just going to show you, you will learn a lot. Another lovely card I have, abundance. Abundance, I might talk financial abundance, emotional abundance, you know, it depends on your situation and how you're seeing that. For some of you, do feel, you know, money coming in, getting more clients, or getting bonuses, or starting to see, you know, that fruits of labor you put in. Maybe that's why you've been workaholic. Now you're getting abundance. Maybe it's time a little bit to just at least take a time off, a day or two for yourself. For others, it could emotional abundance. You know, you might feel love, you know, friendship in family, with the friends, with your partner, or with your, you know, anyone you close with. And I think it's gonna come quite unexpected in some kind of way, because you look, this picture looks like very worried person, and now look at this face, like, oh my god, what's happening? So it could be some unexpected ways. Interesting enough, you have similar cards as Aries did had. So it does talk about, it could be like I said to Aries, it could be lottery winning, you know. It don't needs to be millions or thousands of pounds, you know, or dollars. It's just could be a couple hundred, you know, or 10 or something. It's, you know, you will see that, oh yeah, I'm great, you know. For others, you know, I do think even simple things like getting letter, oh, you overpaid your bill, or we're returning this or that, you know, if you will overcharge and now we're getting back, this kind of thing, if it's in financial way. Other card you have creation. So I think this card calls you to work more on your creation side of projects. You know, if you wanted to do something in your life a long time, do it. You know, if you're working already on some kind of project, maybe try to find more time to do it, or more research how to do it. Get creative with what you're doing. We will clarify with the Gilded card, so we're gonna see what's gonna happen. Let's do that. Okay. So let's see what additional messages we can get for Gemini. For some of you do feel that you might reach that financial stability, so you could stop being, only work orientated and finally start working on your creative projects. Or maybe your creative project is going to bring you abundance and finally, you have to turn around and pick up. Okay. Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. Okay, let's clarify each with the 2 cards. In Workaholic, we clarify with 10 of Pentacles and 10 of Swords. So 2 tens. So definitely talks about endings, finance, finito. If you, as I said, for some of you, if you felt that you working very hard, it's definitely is coming to the end, because you might be able to relax a little bit. This definitely talks about financial stability, family inheritance. Maybe you get some money from your family, or we'll hear that you will get some money from your family. It's definitely do feel, it's you ending this workaholic thing. So for some of you, it could even have like 2 jobs. Now, when you finally have this financial stability, I might feel that you will decide just to, to say goodbye for one at least, and let's stay more concentrated and think you more and doing it. I can't speak. And stay with the job you're enjoying more. Okay, wisdom. And we have 5 of Swords. And we have Page of Wands. Okay, so wisdom, clarified by Page of Wands and 5 of Swords. I think for some of you could be that because you're overworked and haven't spent enough time maybe with your partner, or with the times you do like to do, or with your family, friends. It was some, because 5 of Swords does talk about some kind of losses, defeat, and not being very happy about situation, But now definitely you learn the lessons, how to balance things out, and obviously financial security would help you to do that too, or some kind of, I think here, inheritance or something, money coming in from family side. So wisdom comes with with the mistakes we do, and I think you, Gemini, learning from your mistakes at the moment. Maybe you lost someone recently, like a friend, a colleague. Doesn't mean, I'm not talking about someone passing away, talking like maybe your colleague left at work, you've been very good friends, or your friend got relocated, or you're not seeing someone too often anymore. It could be fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, as we have fiery energy. But you learning from the situation. I think maybe you have some kind of dispute with someone or something in those kind of lines, and you learn, what was wrong and how you can do better next time. Maybe you'll decide even to, if it was your fault, to apologize to the person. If someone did something wrong to you, I think they will come back to you apologizing, or some kind of sort of communication is going to come through, so you could understand this person's point of view, or they could understand your point of view and your decisions and your actions. Abundance. And we have Temperance And we have 7 of Pentacles. Sorry. So yeah, it does feel that abundance is gonna be like more work-wise or project-wise, because we have a lot of like coins and pentacles at this moment, and it's everything now happening in divine timing. Maybe it took a long time to see the results, you know, to see the fruits of your labor. And for some of you do feel, even for those who haven't seen the results at the moment, let's say, you believe and you know it's coming because you did it right. It could be even relationship wise, you know, if you invest yourself enough into a relationship, you will see this back. You know, if you invest yourself enough into the friendship, you will have like equal friendship, you know, equality and stuff. Don't overwork, don't overspend your time at work. Try to find a way to invest your time in what is important at the moment for you. Okay, and then we have, oh so yeah, for some of you, you might be dealing with Sagittarius. Maybe that's why we have fiery energy over here. But yeah, it's some kind of, I feel that messages, main messages coming through you is learning from what's happened quite recently or past few years, or learning from your mistakes and looking into situations a little bit differently, you know, because you become wiser, you have a big understanding of what's going on. So let's see, creation is what it's all about, and we have the Devil in reverse, and we have 6 of Wands. For some of you, do feel you will decide to stop something toxic, or something toxic is out of your life. Toxic situation, toxic people, something who may make you lose control of stuff. Or someone next to you, maybe it was, who's been stopping you to see the bigger picture. And maybe someone's stopping you to achieving your goals, financially, career-wise, or personal goals. You know, someone's, I think, around you was, or still stops you to being victorious. But as I have 2 10s here, it definitely talks about endings. But I think these endings, it all depends on you. And yeah, how are you going to look at that? Are you going to look at this as a lesson, or are you going to look at this as a punishment? But as we have Destiny card on the bottom of the deck, as I showed you earlier, here you go, guys. Whatever is happening now is happening for the reason, and you gonna get energies coming through, you know, will give you opportunity to create something new. It could be new relationship, it could be new projects, starting new projects, planning your future, anything, guys. It's just believe that whatever is happening for the reason, you know. Are you happy with the situation or not? If someone's got to walk away from someone, you're definitely gonna learn the lesson, what not to do next, you know, for what signs to look up, you know, in certain situations. Any mistake, any situation was, happened to you, by the looks, you're learning. And, you know, this abundance, you know, could be emotional abundance, you know, believing in yourself, loving people and for who they are, and understanding why they're doing what they do. Okay, so let's pull one card from this person's love card deck, and we have choose love. You always have a choice as to what you should do. Isn't that beautiful, Gemini? It's calling you to choose love. Don't choose work. Don't choose situation is not serving you. You know, choose love at this moment. And let's see what the messages it might say for you from the book. And it says, when you choose love, negative feelings will have no place in your heart. There is always a choice. Retelling a negative situation will not heal it. Surround the situation in love. Choose to see your responsibility and focus on love. So definitely for some of you it could be that you need to leave situation you've been working very hard. Maybe workaholic is not only about work. It could be you've been trying to fix certain situation for a very, very long time and it's just not working. Maybe it's time for you to learn from this situation. Got some wisdom, learn and let go of things. Because abundance, you can create abundance. It's like two different sides, You can create something great, who's have great prospect, long term, divine timing, and just don't refuse, destiny. It's waiting for you. You have a choice. You can choose to be unhappy in certain situation, or you're too happy to let go, learn from situation, and create something new. It could be relationship, it could be work. It's all depends. Family, friendship. It all depends on your situation. So I think it's great reading for you, Gemini, just to show you that better days are coming if you choose to. If you choose love. If you choose to follow your heart and do whatever your heart wishes to.